Welcome to the fourth day of the Open Esports Student Games of 2025 MENA region qualifiers organized by Falcon LC, the channel you're probably watching this stream on. Today's game that we are streaming is between Algeria and Egypt. We have Egypt on the Dire and we have Algeria on the Radiant. Both of these teams have played well against different opponents, even though they've had bad games, but nothing weird. Nothing too out of order. And we have to see how today's game will play for them. On Radiant, we have Algeria, we have Shadow Shaman, we have Warlock, we have Monkey King, Sven, and Dawnbreaker. On Dire, Egypt, we have Lion, Tusk, Timbersaw, Weaver, and Axe. Even though Algeria's picks are pretty conventional and predictable, that does not hold up when we want to look at Egypt's team. I cannot predict who is going to play in the middle lane. I can guess Weaver will be in the middle lane, but that was not the most obvious choice before their Timbersaw was picked. Let's move on to the full screen mode to see the game more immersively. Algeria is smoked up. Trying to go in from the back door. They warded the place. The smoke is broken up. They're still continuing their chase. Will we have a big fight? Yes, we have the first attack. Sven coming in. We have Warlock with his chain. Everybody is going down. Holy fuck, double kill before first minutes for Algeria. That was a lot of damage. That was a great first game. I'm sorry, not first game, early game performance done by Algeria. They took advantage of all their AoE effects. It seems like we have a technical issue, so I will be right back with you in a moment.
Axe's heart goes out to Dire's courier. Dire's courier has been slain.
Lion. Sorry for the interruption. The issue seems to be fixed now. Let me just lower the game's voice a little bit. And while we were gone, we had one more kill for Algeria. They are playing pretty aggressive in the early game. Let's see who has the kill and who has died. Shadow Shaman going on Weaver again, getting hags And Chikuchi's saving him. Tusk chasing Shadow Shaman. Let's see if they can kill him, or are they going to get killed. Holy hell, look at that play by Dawnbreaker, not letting go even though she was on low HP, showing bravery in the hard moment. The kill counts are 5-1. 5 for Algeria, 1 for Egypt. 3 on Dawnbreaker, 2 on Shadow Shaman, and 1 on... That's it, I'm sorry. And on the Egypt side, the only kill is for Weaver. Let's see if they can keep this momentum until the mid game and late game and win the game. We have a Lotus fight on the top lane. Shadow Shaman being caught. Tusk dead and Dawnbreaker running away because she knows at this HP she cannot survive a Weaver, especially when she's on level 3. The kill count is now 6-2. Middle lane is pretty fair and balanced. Nobody's doing anything special. Weaver is held again. Jumped on by Dawnbreaker, getting a stunned, and the final attack from Dawnbreaker, another kill for Algeria. 7-2 with a 2k gold advantage for Algerian friends. Weaver's career carrying everything she needs for her Falcon Blade. Timbers on Lion getting attacked on Monkey King, bringing him down. He needs only one more attack to activate his Jingu Mastery, but they do not let him have it. And just pulling creeps into the jungle and making this lane much harder. On the top lane, we have another fight. Dawnbreaker is not letting Tusk breathe at all. Lion joining in, probably killing Shadow Shaman in the process, and Dawnbreaker teleporting out. Will she succeed? Probably yes. Dawnbreaker is not going to let Egypt stop her momentum, being the highest net worth in the game currently. That was some good rotation from Lion, helping his allies having a top lane. And the Shadow Shaman comes for revenge. He joins the bottom lane and gets a kill on Ags. Shadow Shaman coming in the middle lane, getting Timbersaw and achieving a kill for his Monkey King. 10-3 with 3k gold advantage for Algeria. Lion trying to coming in from Monkey's back, but not succeeding. Tusk and Weaver on Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker trying to run away, getting blocked by the Ice Shards. But the Ice Shard did not achieve anything special. The level difference is pretty much the main reason of unfairness. Tusk at level 3 and Dawnbreaker on level 6. Monkey, Sven, and Shadow Shaman going on Axe. Contest their Shrine of Wisdom and getting both the Shrine and a kill for their team. 11-3. This early game is looking tough for Egyptian friends. Monkey King has already completed his power thread and provoke corrosion. Dawnbreaker has hit level 7. Let's take a look at their hero levels. And the XP difference is not that high on the numbers, only 400, but as you know, this low, this when you are this early in the game, that difference means 6 to 7 levels. Monkey King going under the tower. Bad decision from him, Lion and Tusk trying to help Timbersod. Dawnbreaker coming in. Tusk getting eggs and stunned. We have wards on the ground. Dawnbreaker is not letting Lion go. Lion getting stunned by a blood grenade. And they catch him. Yes, another kill for Monkey King. He has 2 kills. And with only 2 kills, he's the second net worth of the game. Axe and Shadow Shaman trying to find the Axe in the jungle. Axe is teleporting out. Will they reach him? No. The Shadow Shaman was a bit too slow against anything on the Axe. Dawnbreaker is working toward her blade mail. Monkey has his defusal blade queued up, and after that he's going to go for a BKB. We have Timbersaw with nothing that special, but he's trying to build Soul Ring, a Blink Dagger, and probably a BKB after that, judging by that Ogre X. Monkey King coming in, opening up his Wukong command, getting stunned by Shadow Shaman. And another kill for him. He did not want to miss that opportunity, so he opened quite quickly the Wukong command of his. If he had his CC ready, probably Lion would be another victim of his endeavors. We have Tusk with Tranquil Boots, Weaver with completed power threads, Falcon Blade, and soon she will have her Dragon Lance, and after that she's asking for Desolator, powerful stacking item. Axe is almost there for her Blade Mail, but getting caught in the jungle by Shadow Shaman. Monkey King coming in, setting a stun, and Axe trying to catch them, but most jungle creeps. Hit Axe a dirty number. Getting a stun 2 times by jungle creeps is not something you want to happen to you at any time. Yeah, Monkey on the middle lane going on Tusk, and he has high damage right now, and it's a bit hard to stand his attacks. Tusk goes down pretty smoothly. Weaver and Dawnbreaker are having a fight on the top lane. More of a poking rather than a fight. The Egyptians' middle tower is gone. Everybody coming in. Warlock casting his ultimate, and Monkey opening up his Wukong command. Just tries to run away using his snowball, but is going to get caught, and there is nowhere to run away for him. Another double kill for Monkey King with 6 kills, no death, and 5 assists. This game is between Algeria Radiant and Egypt on the Dire. Beaver has already completed her Dragon Lance, getting chased by Dawnbreaker and Shadow Shaman on the top lane. See if they can catch him. Do they have any wards to scout him? I don't see any wards there. Dawnbreaker going to bottom lane, trying to get a kill for herself, and getting a kill for herself, just assisting Monkey. Egypt is smoked and coming to top lane. Shadow Shaman getting jumped on, is done by Lion and killed at the hands of Timbersaw. Warlock getting stunned. This was not a good beginning for their fight. Monkey going on the back lane, trying to kill Lion, but Lion gets killed by the neutral creeps. Let's see if Monkey can carry this fight for his team. He's chasing Tusk. 1 kill for him. Is this going to be his second? Yes, 2 kills for Monkey King. Yep, double kill. Level 12, level 9 will Axe try to contest this fight. Monkey gets taunted under the tower. He casts his stun and opens his Wukong command. This is not going to be an easy time for Monkey, so he runs away. We have Sven coming in. Will he die to the tower or will he run away? There are many people coming after you. You have to go. Sven dodging most of Timber's abilities. Monkey solo on HP. Shadow Shaman healing and trying to run away from the enemy, popping his passive and getting killed in the end. Everybody is chasing him, chasing Monkey, but he's going to get killed at the hands of Beaver in the end. 22-9. It seems like Egypt has found their comeback. The last fight was not good. Algeria got caught in most of the fight. They were surprised and could not react. Their game-changing ultimates could not be casted, and right now Dawnbreaker is being chased. No avail. She runs away and they let go. Dire has lost another tower to the Radiant. I think nobody beside Monkey used his ultimate in the last fight, jumping on Lion and Timber to trying to get a jump on them, but he opens his Wukong command and dies quickly afterward. I believe if Warlock casted his ultimate sooner, Monkey could have survived, but he did not. 3 kills for the Radiant and 1 kill for the Dire, and that kill was worthwhile. They need to stop this Monkey from building up more momentum. If you look at the net worth, you can see the difference. The only person who is competing in the net worth with the Radiant is Weaver. All 3 cores of Algeria are in the top of the net worth chart. That's bad news. They got a jump on Ags on the bottom lane under the second tower. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. Just an honest kill. Radiant scanning the top jungle to be sure and safe. They're going to get it going on the top jungle, trying to get some more kills for themselves. But right now, they're focusing on the bottom tower. Shadow Shaman and Warlock. Trying to get one more objective before they move on to a big fight. I believe just in case they lose the fight. Another tower scored for the Radiant. Axe farming on the left, on the right wing of the map. They're not letting Egypt to push anything at all. 4 people smoked up except Dawnbreaker. Trying to find a target. Dawnbreaker does not need to be smoked. She can join in at any time with her ultimate. They can be seen. Everybody has vision everywhere. Monkey has completed his BKB and Diffusal Blade, and Shadow Shaman has his blink and he can jump on anyone he wants. He jumps in, stuns Tusk coming back, doing a punch on Shadow Shaman, using his snowball to run away. Dawnbreaker coming in, focusing on Axe, getting stunned, and the kill for Dawnbreaker there. Chasing Weaver. Then catching up to him, getting his stun, and Monkey King getting a final hit. Tusk tried to come in for 1-1 just to help his teammate, but he could not succeed. If this was a public game, I'm sure Tusk and Axe would be flamed all throughout the match. They have both died 9 times, and even though Tusk has assisted in 8 of the kills his team has, Eggs has done nothing in fights and he's only died. Yeah, the Timbersaw getting in a fight with a golem. Let's look at Sven. Sven is working toward his Daedalus, and Shadow Shaman is right under the ward. Here's a ward from Egypt. They're all smoked up, but in the wrong place at the wrong time. They captured the top Tormentor, and the shard went to Warlock. Oh, Egypt moved on to Oshan. Monkey coming from the top, he does not have any vision there. He opens his Wukong command, goes in. Let's see how this Roshan will go. This is a pit fight, and Axe coming in. Lion picking up the shard, getting killed in the process, and I think that would be getting killed twice. A double kill for Shadow Shaman. That was a good fight for Algeria. They totally have the upper hand in the game. Let's take a look at the charts. They have a 24 gate gold advantage, a 20 level experience advantage, and they have an 88% of win probability. This X has Blink Dagger. Will he try to get a jump on Weaver? Seems to be a connection issue on the Algeria side. They paused the game.
Let chaos reign.
I'll pretend I didn't enjoy this.
I just wanted to stop the push from Weaver, and he did not look forward to anything more. Yeah, he just wants to capture this second tower of the top lane. Weaver has her Daedalus, and Warlock with his Solar Crest in the pocket, and also a Ghost Scepter. Monkey King with nothing more, only a Yasha, and he's building toward Sanjay Yasha. We have Tusk with pretty much nothing. Let's take a look at his net worth. You cannot blame him. You can blame him for his misplays, but he only has 4,000 net worth, and his lack of items is nothing he can do anything about. And we have Timbersaw with 8, almost 9,000 net worth. He has his BKB, he has his Kaya, and is moving toward the Sanj for a completed Sanj and Kaya. We've already talked about Beaver. Let's take a look at Dawnbreaker. She's building up her BKB. She has her Aghanim's, which is going to give her a more powerful Solar Guardian, her ultimate. She has her Blade Mail and not much more. And let's take a look at Shadow Shaman. He has his Blink Dagger, Force Staff, and Arcane Boots, and he's building Aether Lance. Hello and welcome to anyone who has joined into the stream. Today's game is between Algeria and Egypt. This is the first match of today's game. Both of these teams have played amazing games against their opponents. And as of now, we are seeing a connectivity issue from Algerian players. This is what happens to you when you get an early game momentum from your aggressive form of playing and not letting it go. This is what you could call a snowball effect. Getting stronger and stronger because you are getting stronger. Shadow Shaman has reconnected to the game, and hopefully we can see them restarting their match. Do you think Egypt has any chance at winning this game? Let me know in the chat. Wanted to say in the comments. Let me know in the chats if you think there is any way Egypt can find a way to win this game. Sven going on Weaver and killing her easily. Weaver got caught like butter. Everybody coming to the bottom lane. Except for Monkey. They're kind of split pushing. Let's see if they can find Tusk. They had no vision on him. But the Timbersaw was too quick for them to catch. The smoke got wasted and it bore them no fruit. Monkey King going on. Tusk that's using a snowball to buy some time for himself. And jumping away. Monkey King's range is absurd. Even Tusk's eye shards could not save him. That's not good. Sven jumped under the tower, the third tower of the bottom lane, and got a kill on Lion. Everybody coming down, trying to get a jump on Ags. Ags getting Ags and then stunned. I love when Shadow Shaman can connect all his CCs, which is always is not that hard to play, and only waits there for his allies to arrive and kill the target. Dawnbreaker has completed her BKB. And I believe he's now trying to build a Soul Connector in core. Let's take a look at all the items they have. 3 of Radiant players have already completed their BKBs. The best CC resistance item of the game. Or you could say the only CC resistance item of the game. Radiant is definitely split pushing the bottom 2 lanes. Sven teleporting back to get their Shrine of Wisdom. Others retreat. That's a good decision. They could have stayed there, and as they are doing right now, while the enemy is smoked up, can they catch Warlock, or will he run away? He gets hexed, stunned, and all the ability that exists is used on her. His team saves him. He used his golem, and everybody on the Dire is dead except for running Weaver. That was an amazing gank from Radiant. For a moment I thought that Warlock is gone, he's dead, but his teammates came and saved his ass. Especially the Dawnbreaker's ultimate healed him so much. So he's completely back to full HP, and he has his Shadow Word, which helped him in the process. They've destroyed the middle tower and barracks, now moving on to the bottom ones. $39 to 10. And a 36k goal advantage for Algeria. Angzan just jumping on the two cores of Algeria, trying to get a kill on Monkey King, but Monkey King pops his BKB on time and focuses back on the Fever Roach that is on him. Another punch from Tusk. Dawnbreaker comes in to save his ally. They cannot do much more. Shadow Shaman buys back in. A double kill for Monkey. This Monkey is unstoppable. Nobody can kill him. He opens his Wukong command for safety. Tusk buys back, comes back in, and I believe he's going to get killed one more time. A triple kill for Monkey King. And they destroy both barracks of the bottom lane. Flying casing Shadow Shaman to stop him from chasing the allies. Weaver can deal good damage, but Shadow Shaman cannot escape. Monkey King is moving toward the Blood Fort.
What did we learn from this?
Roshan is yet to spawn. And capturing the Shrine of Wisdom on their side.
Acts like this.
Nothing special is happening. Both teams have calmed down. They're just trying to farm. Let's see what Weaver's next item is going to be. She's definitely building her Daedalus now, I believe. Oh no, she prefers to have a Lincoln Sphere for now, and then she will move on to the Daedalus. That Lincoln can help her, but not much. Because Shadow Shaman has two targeted CCs. Unit targeted CCs. The second Roshan goes to Sven. It was not contested by the Egyptians. Husky and Lion are still pretty low on their net worth. They cannot buy anything that special. Radiant has destroyed the top tower of the Dire. Axe is picking his allies for a double damage rune. In hopes of someone coming in and picking that up. Let's see what they will do. Then jumping in and killing Lion in only 2 attacks. Holy hell, that was one quick death. Sven is so fed right now. Lion buys back, comes in to help his allies. Shadow Shaman is still sitting deep. Sven coming back, getting punched by the Walrus. And that does not bode well for them. 2 of them already dead, another buyback. Ben gets a double kill, Beaver jumping away, getting dusted, and Monkey focusing everything he has on the Weaver. Another kill for Radiant. Everybody is dead except the Lion who fought back. And that's it. Egypt has called a GG. And the first match of the day is a win for Algeria. Algeria played amazing in this game. They started an aggressive game. They did not let their momentum to come down, and this is that result. The difference in net worth is outstanding. And when we got to minute 20 of the game, you could say with enough confidence that Algeria was going to be the winner of the game. And that's what snowball effect does to your game. There is no running away. So stay with us and wait for the second game to start. We'll be back with you.
Impossible.
Welcome to the second match of today's game between Egypt and Algeria. This is the fourth day of Open Esports Student Games of 2025 MENA region qualifiers organized by FLC. Last game was a stomping win by Algeria, and you could say the match was already decided when we got to minute 15 of the game. Algeria played phenomenally. They did not leave any breathing time for Egypt. They started aggressively and they did everything they could to not let Egypt stop their momentum. Egypt banned Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker was their main problem, probably in their opinion, in the last match. And we have Warlock again for Algeria. They banned Shadowfiend, Undying, Batrider, Ursa, and Puck. And Egypt has banned Dark Willow, Tusk, Dawnbreaker, and Terrorblade. Sorry, I had to cough. We have Jakiro for the first pick of Egypt, and let's see what their second pick is going to be. Do you think Egypt can win this game? Or will Algeria take today's game, win home? Let me know in the chat. The second pick of Egypt is Pugna. Pugna's ultimate is one of the most satisfying things to look at. When he starts draining people, it just looks fun. Egypt has banned Sven 2, a hero that caused them a lot of problem in the last match. We have Shadow Shaman and Mars for the second and third pick of Algeria. They're sticking with their supports, the supports they had in the last match, but Dawnbreaker being banned, I think they are choosing Mars as their position 3. We have Slardar for the third pick of Egypt. I'm sorry. Egypt has used 3/4 of their reserve time. They're a bit indecisive, like Algeria was in the last match. Egypt is countering Algeria's pick of Monkey King in the last game. Monkey King was their good mid laner who did not let the enemy Timbersaw do much. And we have Viper for Algeria. Sniper has been banned. Let's see what Egypt will ban now. They've banned. They've banned. I'm sorry. They've banned Warlord. Egypt has banned Medusa. Power for 4, and Leshrak is out of the pool. We have Spectre as the last pick of Algeria. And for the final pick, Egypt has picked Keeper of the Light. Let's move on to the full screen mode to see the game much better. Welcome to the second match of today's game. This game is between Algeria and Egypt, and the second match, as I mentioned, Algeria has won the last match, and if they can get this win, they are going to be the winner of today's game. Both teams have shown promise in their prior plays and matches, but in the last game, Algeria started the momentum in the beginning. They got a triple kill, if I remember correctly, for their Monkey King in the beginning of the game. The exact same way they are trying to do it now. Both teams rotating 180 degree, but changing their mind. Two bounties for Fire and one bounty for the Radiant, which I think is going to be equal now. Each team has scored one bounty for their team. Lord are trying to start an aggressive play by blocking the creeps. Keeper of the Light and Viper playing against each other on position 1. On the bottom lane we have Jakiro and Monkey King for the Radiant, and Shadow Shaman and Mars for the Dire. On top lane we have Hugna and Slardar for the Radiant, and Spectre laning with Warlock for the Dire. Jakiro and Shadow Shaman creating some hits. Mars trying to poke the Monkey King, make him use his resources. Hogna is pretty low on HP, as is Warlock. This game has started much more calmer than the last game. Almost 3 minutes in, with nothing special happening. Let's take a look at their last hits for the time being. Spectre getting low on her HP, losing half of it, but she knows she has a Warlock on her side and can be healed. Dota does not have many healing heroes, but the ones it does have are pretty good at it. Akira is chasing Shadow Shaman. They've traded some resources. Slardar stunning both the enemies. Spectre chasing. Slardar still Another ward goes down. Shadow Shaman coming back to the lane. Auto stacking and doing some camps. Auto is not the scariest hero to play against in the late game, but in the early game, he's absolutely hard to stand. We have another courier death. Vector's courier. Viper is going for a Hand of Midas, a risky early game item that if it's done on the right time is going to pay off greatly. Everybody going on Mars, trying to get a kill on him. Jakiro killing him. Shadow Shaman going back on the enemy, but he's so low. Let's see if Jakiro can get another hit and Shadow Shaman survives this fight. The first blood being drawn in the 5-minute mark. Mars is alone on the bottom lane. Monkey King and Jakiro going at him. Mars is getting super slowed. Monkey King still has a stun. He's going to leave it for the time being because Viper joined in and stopped. Yeah. Viper going on Keeper of the Light, getting hexed by Shadow Shaman, and the stun on him. Viper using all her poison attack, and Keeper of the Light goes down. On the bottom lane, we have Jakiro and Monkey King on Mars. Mars does not have that much in her kit to let him stay alive. He's going to get chased, but Jakiro brings him down. Let's take a look at their net worth. We have Viper on the top, after him Keeper of the Light, then a Spectre, and the list goes on as you can see. The game is pretty much normal. There is nothing special to see. Viper going on Hogna, bringing him down as much as possible, but he's killed in the process and Hogna survives. Let's see if he can teleport away, which he could. His Slaughter did not have his Slithering Crush ready. He had, but he did not want to try. This game has not been eventful yet. The Viper going on Keeper of the Light, 2 of the Radiant team teleporting in, one of them cancelled, and Pogna still arrived. Another kill for Viper. Lord already killed Warlock in their jungle. It's minute 9 and Vipers is ready. We had a 3-man fight on the bottom lane with Mars and Spectre's ultimate used to kill Jakiro. No team has any special advantage in this game. Both are playing pretty equal. And even if you want to look at the late game, both teams are pretty much the same. No one has any form of advantage toward the other. So this is going to be one of the games that is about skill purely. Story, I was looking at the top lane and trying to figure something out. We had a double kill for Dyer in the bottom lane. 5-2-4. Everybody has used their ultimates except Mars, which was not ready during the last fight. Viper going down pretty hard. Mars comes back in, gets a hit on Keeper, and scores another kill. Everybody is chasing Mars. Slaughter getting in, getting a stun on him. I believe Mars wants to pick up the... And he gets out. Mars teleports out, and they had no casualties in the last fight. This Spectre is not that powerful right now. So, and he did not have her ultimate ready. Preferred not to join the last fight. Monkey has already built his diffusal blade. Shadow Shaman doing a risky move. Monkey on a tree trying to jump on them. Will he open his Wukong's command? Yes, it's open, getting a stun on the Spectre. Spectre running away with her ultimates, going back on Slaughter. Slaughter being hit against the arena, and Keeper of the Light still stuck and stunned. Another kill for the Dodger, while Viper is one of their casualties. One of the greater changes I've seen in Dota for an item is Hand of Midas. The fact that it has stacks is amazing. I believe it was before patch 8 or 7 of Dota where Midas did not have any stacks, and you had to use it as soon as it was ready to not waste any time. Pugna coming in, getting hexed and stunned, waiting for Viper to come, and another kill for Warlock. They are rotating amazingly. Even though I do not support Algeria's sportsmanship, if you watched the games from 2 days ago, Algeria almost took a game hostage for 20 minutes. And I say almost because, you know, the enemy always, both sides always have the ability to hold GG and finish the game. And Algeria was not ending the game either. They were just having fun under the shrine of the enemy, which got pretty much boring, and I did not like that. If you think you're in a winning position, just go and win the game. Respect your own time and the others. Shadow Shaman finding Pugna, getting him hexed, and stunning him. 2 supports on 1, while the Spectre comes in and collects his catch. Monkey King going on a single Warlock. He uses his Wukong's command. That was a bit excessive, in my opinion. Shadow Shaman getting killed in the process. They were too deep, and that was a bad decision made by them. Was it a good play from Algeria? And whenever you make bad decisions, you know the enemy is going to take advantage of that. This is not a public game. You should not be where you do not have vision. Sean moving up to top lane nonchalantly, walking peacefully, not giving a single care. 2 winged creatures trading in the middle lane. Drop the light, calls for an attack on Spectre. Let's see if they will do that. Warlock coming from behind. Monkey used her jump. Again, 2 supports deep in the enemy's jungle. This is not going to fit well for them. They've used all their abilities in the last fight, and again, 2 kills for the Egyptian players. Do you think Pugna will die or not? If that spear would have hit, he had been dead. Now that's what I'm talking about. Egypt made a comeback, and they're already moving on to capturing the objectives, which is a good decision. They're not retreating, they are not going anywhere. Victor tried to come in to get herself some kills, but the enemy had different tools to stop her from doing so. Warlock and Shadow Shaman are the black sheep of their team in this game. They are moving deep. They are playing recklessly and getting killed while doing so. And as you can see, they are doing it again. Or people are on the top lane of the Radiant. They can use this opportunity to either make a jump on them or try to get the middle tower of the Radiant. Shadow Shaman is smoked up. Just scouting the area. Well, Egypt is almost fully smoked. Just steps behind Warlock and Shadow Shaman. Pugna, Slaughter, and Jakiro just killed Spectre. And I do not like what Shadow Shaman is doing in this game. Weirdly, the game still thinks Dyer has more chance of winning the game. It's 63 to 37. Warlock being alone in the top lane. Will he be able to cast his ultimate? No. And we have Mars stuck in his own arena with 3 of his nightmares. Viper coming in, trying to hide the enemy, and he's successful. Let's see if he will survive Monkey 2, which is a no-no. 3 kills for Egyptians. What is the reason of this pause? Pugna was lagging and their game crashed. Holy hell. The game did not crash. Probably it was just a bit of lag. And again, another pause. Why? Oh, yeah, the game crashed. They've disconnected from the game and we have to wait for them to start. See, this is what I mean by not using your momentum well. The early game, the first half of the early game, the game was pretty calm and in peace. Nobody was doing anything special. And while we got to the second half of the early game, Algeria made some moves. They got some kills and got some momentum. But I think it was the decision of Warlock and Shadow Shaman moving in the enemy jungle a bit much excessively, getting killed time after time while asking their allies to help them run away. And in that process, getting their allies killed is what is changing the course of this game. They had momentum, but they threw it away by playing aggressively, but not in a good way. You know, when you have momentum, you want to play aggressively, but not using your 2 supports to dive deep in the enemy jungle. Gold difference is not that much, and also the experience difference. Yeah, I keep repeating myself. I sound like a broken cassette, but this game is pretty much balanced. Keeper has built his teleport boots and has queued up BKB. That was a scary dagger in from Blink in from Shadow Shaman. Well, he saw Monkey and Another. Why are they playing so recklessly? I have no idea. Both teams smoked up, looking for opening. Monkey King opening his Vulcan's command, Viper getting stunned and getting killed with no time to do anything. Mars is running away while the Starter is in the back getting healed. They are not going to succeed this fight. They got jumped on and they lost their CC heavy hero in the beginning. Now let's see what the game thinks. The game thinks it's still 57% in favor of Egypt. I'm sorry, Algeria. Yes. Another bad decision from Shadow Shaman, but let's see if their team can take something good out of it. Of course not. Shadow Shaman is going to get killed one more time. Nothing can save him right now. This larder is not avoidable. He can run, but he cannot hide. He will find you and he will kill you. Let's take a look at the KDA. Another tower down for Radiant. They need to have better vision. They need to have better positioning if they want to win this game. Two things that we are not seeing happening. Vector working toward their Manta. Viper trying to build the Dragon Lance and the Hurricane Pike. Shadow Shaman working toward Force Staff. Let's look at Mars. Mars is building a BKB. And let's take a look at Warlock. He's working toward his Ghost Scepter. Radiant is smoked up one more time. Trying to find a victim. They've already scanned Vector's whereabouts. And they might get a jump on him. Jump on her. Hector runs away almost instinctively. That jump from Larder. If he had not done that and let Monkey go in front to use Boundless Strike for a stun, they probably would have catch her. Shadow Shaman teleported to the bottom lane, but Monkey is still chasing for him. Looking for him. (21-12) with a 4K gold advantage for Egypt. Keeper of the Light working towards a Heg. And we have a Roshan attempt. The Roshan attempts by Egypt. Algeria started contesting it. Vector using her ultimate Manta. in the process. But the contest is not going to take that much time, and they are back on doing the taunt. Monkey picks up the Aegis. And they're moving to kill. I don't think they're going there for Terraform. The game has cooled down one more time. They're using everything they have on tower to bring it down as soon as possible. The glyph of fortification used by Algeria stopped their momentum a bit. And it stopped to slow. The holy fuck, that damage was a lot, but when you have a pug now, you're safe. Or coming behind, get a shaman, catch him. And yes, the corrosive haze is connected. Spectre finds Monkey alone, going on him, and is probably dead. Yes, he's lost his Aegis. If that Spectre catches you and you're alone, you're probably dead. Best decision for you is to teleport away. That's what he does. You cannot outrun a larder. Radiant bringing down the second tower of Dire's bottom lane. The game is still not in favor of Egypt in Dota's opinion. We have Slaughter with a gem of Crusade. Their devouring is going to be much easier now. Monkey has completed his Mjolnir. Okay, now Algeria is smoked up, trying to make a move. Egypt has smoked in an answer. Both teams trying to find an opening in the other's defense line. They cannot even find each other. The smoke is out. The Radiant is in a harder place now. Both teams are sticking together. They do not want to make the mistake of being alone. Somewhere in the map, again. Dyer has lost, not lost, but it's still low on HP, and now it's gone. Dyer has lost another second tower. Only line of defense is their high ground. High up it's 4K. No, this is the second game. The first game was won by Algeria, and now you're watching the second one. Victor still. Oh, Spectre has changed her mind and is trying to build an Aghanim right now. It was for a moment I was like, where did all her money go? And it's going to turn into an Aghanim right now. It will be in her courier. Mars Shadow Shaman are on the top lane, while Warlock is right behind them a bit further. Our team is making any risky moves. Sun might spawn in 45 seconds. It might not. One of the aspects of Dota 2 that I do not like is the randomness of Roshan's time. Morse has built his Turing core. Yeah, but no, I do not think I'm the commentator of TI. And I would never want to be. This is just a game that is organized by FLC, and I was asked to be a commentator for these games. I'm getting popped is BKB, and I don't know why. Probably a misclick. It still has not spawned yet, and so Dollar goes back to the laning stage. Laning mode. Algeria smoked up one more time. Let's see if they can this one. Yes, Shadow Command jumps on Hognog, gets his stun on her, and even though Jakiro tried, he could not connect his stun to Shaman. I don't believe they needed this Warlock Golem, but better safe than sorry. Am I right? Trying to spawn in. It's an important one. Both teams are pretty equal. With only a 2k both difference. Larder and Monkey jumping on Warlock and killing him as quick as possible. Another kill picked up. Spectre coming on Slaughter for getting jumped on by Jakiro and Monkey King. You know you cannot catch a Spectre and run away anywhere she wants.
Total spawnage.
Let's take a look at the item stats. Monkey King, Keeper of the Light, and a Slaughter have their BKBs ready. Slaughter has Nullifier and the Blink Dagger. I think we are going to see something special right now. I was wrong on so many levels. Look at this. Going away. Spectre's bones are doing so much damage to Jakiro. This Jakiro is almost dead, and yet he's down. Another 2 pickup kills by Algeria going away. If we're talking about the items, we have Dagon. Let's look at the fight. It's much more important. Warlock is killed, and he had his ultimate, but he could not use it. Viper trying to teleport away, and Shadow Shaman and low HP Slaughter jumping in and killing him before he could run away. Spectre got her Aegis and ran away, which looked like the best decision in that fight. Both teams have performed pretty well, but Mars has the most last hits. Let's take a look at the hero levels. It's pretty much equal across the board. Algeria smoked up. Once more, 3 people jumping on Mars, trying to stun him, but he popped his BKB on time. Warlock uses his golem, but Slaughter is not letting him go. Slaughter gets a kill on Warlock, and probably Mars. And Mars ran away. That was good. Let's see if the Spectre can do anything. Mars comes back in, stuns Monkey King, and saves Spectre with an Aegis. Two kills for the Dire and 3 kills for the Radiant. Egypt coming in, bringing down the middle tower. Third middle tower. Algeria using their cliff of fortification. Algeria is not in a good place. They've lost all their middle towers and barracks, and in the top and bottom towers they have only their third ones. Algeria smoked up one more time. Taking top jungle for raid. They're standing on the bottom jungle. They do not want to rotate that far. Now Jakiro is pinging his allies for the bottom jungle. Also defending their towers. And staying on the high ground. Shaman getting stunned by Lardar, and I don't think he can run away. He's pretty much dead now. So he uses the Lotus to heal himself, but still that's not enough. Shadow Shaman is playing so deep, and that's too dangerous. Spectre coming in trying to snatch a kill, but did not succeed. Got killed in that endeavor.
Total spawnage.
I think Egypt is going to win this game. Viper goes in, I don't know why, like that. Bullet connects his ultimate. Egypt is going for the top tower. They probably be able to destroy it. Mars coming in, using his spear to stun Monkey, but they have a Pugna to heal him back up. Shadow Shaman is stunning. Lardar. Tower is gone. Game is pretty balanced in all aspects, and each team that wins a fight is going to get some objectives. This game only comes down to who gets the first jump on each fight. Nothing more. Egypt smoked up one more time. Slardar moving, slithering fast in the jungle. Monkey is working toward the satanic. And we have a pretty aggressive Shadow Shaman. Don't think this style of play has gotten any results for him this game. If they had a big advantage in the game, net worth wise, I believe this could work, but not now. They get jumped on one more time, but the complete opposite happened. They got a kill on Hogna. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not the one playing this game. Vector jumping on the hero to get a kill, not succeeding, but coming back for the second round. The game thinks the win probability is completely equal for both teams. Shadow Shaman coming in, catching Monkey. These snatch kills is exactly what Algeria needs right now. And finally, Shadow Shaman's deep aggressive plays started to work. Now is the time they need to go in and get themselves some towers. Hogna and the hero already fight back to stop their momentum. I believe they lost a lot of gold in the process. As you can see, they are the bottom current gold of the game. Monkey King is not in, so they're going to take advantage of that and get this Aegis. Shaman going deep again, repeating the same pattern before. They get a jump on Keeper of the Light. Keeper pops his BKB. Vector comes away and Shaman gets killed by Keeper. It's the old times when radiances attack on illusions. You could feel the radiance and you would damage the enemies using your illusions. So a hero like Vector would always build a radiance, or a hero like Phantom Lancer. They were scary. Vector jumping on Hogna. Can they catch him? Does not seem so. Spectre and Shadow Shaman got another jump on Jakiro and killed them. Killed them. And he's still continuing deep endeavors. Paper moving in front. Parent Aegis. Shadow Shaman capturing Keeper of the Light. Warlock using his ultimate. Lorder using everything he has on the enemy, but he's not successful. Holy hell, look at all these spawns on the map. That was the one fight I told you they needed. Now the game is pretty evened out. And they have an 8k gold advantage. The win probability for Algeria is once more up to 75%. They catch Slordor, go on him, surrounded and dead. Viper focusing on Monkey King. Back to back Monkey King bites back, comes in. I do not know why he fought back. If he did not want to go in the fight, he could have waited a bit more. But the Viper is going to continue its push and finish the game. Yeah, this is the second game. It's a bit too soon to call this was, but this is the second match of today's game between Algeria and Egypt. Mars comes in, gets a jump on Jakiro and kills them. 30 to 27 with a 20k gold advantage for Algeria. And GG and well played to both teams. Algeria won the second match as well as the first one, and this was the final match of the day. Even though they lost control of the game in the middle, in the end, Nubi shows weird style of play finally paid off, and after some snatch kills for Spectre, they got the win. Congratulations to Algeria for their victory of today's game. I loved the second game more than the first one, even though the second one was more boring, because the first one was much more one-sided. You could tell by the minute 10 of the game Algeria was going to win. But in the second game, everything was different. It was more balanced, it was more traded, they were going left and right. And in about minute 45 of the game, I believed Egypt was going to win. And I lost any hope for Algeria. But you know that weird aggressive play they've shown in all their games carried them through this harder match of them. So have a good day, night, evening, or morning, anywhere in the world you might be. And we'll see you in 2 days in the final day of MENA qualifiers for Open Esports Student Games of 2025. Have a